Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of FTB University, and today we're upgrading some of our IC2 power. Alright, so a bit in progress. You'll notice we've got a couple of extra lava generators. Now, I suspect if I hooked these guys up, that it's not going to solve our power issues with this guy. And actually, we don't even need to hook them up because you can tell, because this battery is full. It can't hold any more power, and yet we're still not getting enough power into this guy. And that's just because these cables can't transfer enough, because this battery box can only output 32 EU a tick. So we're going to upgrade the power. Now we have to be careful. Upgrading the power itself is pretty simple. If we make CESU or something or other, this dude, he'll take power in, and he outputs tier 2 power. Now if we run tier 2 power, which this cable can handle because tier 2 is 128 EU a tick, if we run that into one of these machines, they're going to explode. Some machines are tier 2 power. Like this electric heater is tier 4. Now tier 4 power comes from these dudes, which need advanced circuits, which actually, to be fair, that's not hard to make at all. Nitron crystals, again, actually not as bad as I thought they were. So maybe, I just don't know if we should go straight for tier 4 power. If we were to do that, what cable transfers tier 4? Actually, what was tier 4? Tier 4 is 2048 EU a tick. If we were to go straight for tier 4, that's these HV cables, and we definitely want insulated. Or we could go for these glass fiber cables. Now they're going to require a lot of energy and dust, which is a lot of crushed diamond. Not horrendous. I mean, we wouldn't want to run a lot of them. And if we made these cables, we wouldn't have to worry about... And we got a few diamonds, right? Like, diamonds are not really a problem. Well, I mean, this is using most of our diamonds, but diamonds are not a huge problem. I made a third void miner. Yeah, it's just taken ages to get those crystals. So yeah, just set up a similar way to these guys. So if we were to get these diamonds and crush them up, it's going to work. We're going to end up with the stuff for making this energy and dust. I don't know if it's a good idea to skip to the 4th tier, but I think these cables will transfer anything. So we can build this tier 2 power and then not worry about it. Yeah, we'll make these cables. Like these only generate 20 EU a tick, so the most we can do is 160 EU a tick, which actually, to be fair, is higher than tier 2 power. So we'd at least want to go for this thing, which is tier 3 power. We'll just make these cables. It'll be fine. So we're not going to have any of this stuff. We also need to make these transformer upgrades, and increases the energy input tier by 1. So if we had one of these in, say, this machine, he could then accept tier 2 power. Let's go for tier 2. So we're going to want to craft these dudes. And we've got the stuff for all of this. It's actually not many resources. Oh, the plates are going to take ages. Plates are going to take a long time. Yep. Alright, what can we do in the meantime? We'll just craft this by hand, I think. So, these batteries. Didn't think so. Sulfur, we actually, yeah, that's a use for the sulfur we're making. There's one CESU, so this is tier 2 power. Cool. So we can't just hook this straight up. If we did, these machines would all explode. What happens if we just upgrade them? These cables aren't going to work. Need at least copper cables. Do I want to make a bunch of copper cables? No, I really want to make a bunch of these cables. Yeah, we need more glass. So insane voltage, nice. Oh, we get more of them. Perfect. Yeah, we got a battery. Oh, a fully charged battery, nice. Yeah. Okay, so we've got these cables. So we need to be really careful with how we do this. Let's... Since we've got the resources, we'll just replace all of the cables with the insane voltage stuff. And then we never have to worry about it. Say you were here. Okay, so if we do that, we probably want the power to come in the bottom. Yes. How do these cables work? So I can't specify for them not to connect. So if that's the case, it'd probably make more sense that the output is out the top. But the input could still be the bottom. I guess we still end up with these guys here. And they're going to feed... Okay, they could feed into there. And then that means we need... something like this. And hey, these guys are all generating. I mean, lava hasn't got here because these guys are still filling up. But that's cool. Oh, I also made a second centrifuge. Because the new... Yep, this is working fine. We have plenty of phosphor. So yeah, we're making plenty of lava. Maybe we want to speed this guy up. Debatable. He looks like he's keeping up with how fast these pipes transfer though. So that's cool. So these guys are generating and it's slowly filling this guy up with power. Cool. So then now we can run. And let's run the other end first. Oh, we can mine this with a normal tool. That's so good. Nice. And he is now getting more than enough power to keep up. And power's still rising, so we can speed this guy up more. Because he was the really slow one. I mean, at a certain point, he's going to start draining too much power. Actually, no, because these cables can transfer an unlimited amount. Well, actually, no, this guy will stop keeping up. So he's using 4 times as much power, but he's going way faster. Hey, mate, he looks like he's still handling it. But the true test of this is going to be disabling this. which is just sending all the stuff I was going to process in IC2 and sending it to the Ender machines because they were faster. So now that's not going to happen. Now these guys are going to be responsible for all those ores coming in. I feel like this guy wants to be faster. Yeah, you want to be really fast, and you want to be faster too. That's pretty good. I'm not even touching the power. That is pretty good. I guess the next thing to look at is tier 3 power. That's going to require making another compressor that can do this recipe. So that's not too bad. Alright, I'm going to tidy up the rest of the space because I think we've got IC2 sorted for now. I think this is going to keep up with the demands of the amount of ores that are coming in at the moment. So I think we can leave this for a bit. It's kind of sorted. Might need to sort these tiny dust piles eventually. I imagine they're going to become a problem once these get full. But I think for now, yeah, IC2 is sorted. Alright, a bit of tidying up, and no. This guy, actually to be fair, he's caught up. Well, that undoes everything I was just working on. Move this stuff, so he's automated. He's actually, instead of being over there, he's over here. The water from the everfull iron wasn't keeping up. So we now have hidden outside. The water pump is underneath this thing. Okay, and he's just got power, so, ooh, actually, that was something I was about to miss. What I'm going to do is upgrade to the next tier of power, because things weren't keeping up. And that was essentially, this guy was using too much power. So I put upgrades in almost all of my machines. And in fact, I kind of need like a sign telling me how many machines I need to upgrade. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wait. And hopefully I remember that that is there, because yeah, I was about to forget to upgrade the pump. And that would have meant he would have exploded. I actually have exploded a machine already. When I was setting up these guys, I connected them to the power before I'd put the upgrades in, and yep, they explode, destroying the machine. So now that these guys have got this in there, I think everything's ready for the next tier of power. So I have upgraded, well, I've made it, well, I thought I'd made it. He's being silly. Alright, I found the problem with these recipes is that, see, I've got the crystals, but it didn't think I had them. So this may, I think it's going to be a bit funny. Yeah, it doesn't recognize the crystals, so, I mean, that's okay. Yeah, there's something weird going on. Doesn't like those crystals. But hey, we got this MFE, so all going well. Providing I've upgraded all my machines, it's simply going to be a case of hooking this guy up where the other guy was. Make that the output. And yeah, these are all draining. This guy holds a bit more power. And we should have no trouble keeping up with how much power these guys are demanding. Well, there we have it. We're supposed to only be tier 2 power, but now we have tier 3 power. Now, looking at tier 3 power, wasn't there the thermal centrifuge? It's only tier Tier 2. Now this needs a mining laser, which to be fair, we've advanced alloy. Okay, so I don't know this. Mixed metal alloy. Hey, this should be not bad to make. Because I can use this compressor because he's now hooked up to the AE system. Nice. Let's make a mining laser. So, mixed metal ingots. Teach him that recipe. And then a processing recipe for advanced alloy ingots. Yeah. And since this was just crafting, we can chuck this guy in here. So to make one of these, I'm going to need 4 advanced alloys. Go. We're also going to need an energy crystal, which is going to jam up because this guy is doing multiple things. He's actually reasonably fast. Nice. So what do we got? What are we missing? I don't think Applied Energistics likes this, because we've got this. We've got... oh, we've only got 2 of the plates. Wait. Oh, they're happening. They're still happening. Oh, I must have been crafting the other plates that it needed first. All good. Need an advanced circuit. I don't think I've taught that. Nope. But that's just a regular circuit, plus some stuff we definitely have. So I asked for an advanced circuit. Hey, we should be getting close. I was going to do a bit of this manual. Hey, a mining laser. Now this was a quest. In Industrial Craft 2. And I think we can charge this guy in here. Yeah, we can. I don't know how good this mining laser is. I guess we're about to find out. Might as well sleep, and then let's test this guy out. He doesn't look super cool, like in comparison to like the mining drill from Immersive. So, oh, yeah, that was kind of cool. Now there's different modes, right? I'm gonna be careful with that. I might end up breaking some blocks. Wait, why am I on fire? Maybe I touched one of the mining lasers. Cool, cool. Now there's different modes. Mode switch key. 4? Ah, you hold down the button and then right click. So, superheat. Okay. Scatter. Okay, we need to do that not near the base because that is going to make a huge mess, but that's pretty cool. Where do I want to try this? Definitely away from the base, like... oh, that's just going to start a big fire. That's okay. What other modes we got? Explosive. Ooh. 3x3 mining. That's still happening. Oh no, the tree just broke. Okay, superheat. Don't know what that does. Scatter. Scatter was pretty cool. Oops. That is not what I wanted to do. Mate, that's actually really cool. Explosive though. Oh yeah. Okay, I need to do this somewhere where I don't mind destroying the world. Oh. Well, that hurt. Whoops. Ooh. A suitable location for the grave wasn't found. Hey, wait. Still got my baubles. Oh dear. I suspect I might have to use a command to get my stuff back. Yeah, okay. So be careful with the mining laser because you can lose all your stuff. Now, I'll show you the command for fixing this. Okay, so I may have to go into like enable cheats. So restore ClassicDuff. Yeah, alright. Open to LAN, enable cheats. Try that again. Must have to specify the timestamp. So we want the latest. Man, it keeps all of those. So 12, 11, 2020, latest. Yes, this one. Whoops, I added an extra slash. There's my stuff, and it has duplicated my baubles. So we'll just, well, I hope it's like these are actually here. It's not going to get confused and delete one. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. We can just delete this stuff then. So, yeah, be careful with this mining laser because, yeah, in my experience, it can get rid of your items. Right, so let's just try the mining mode. Oh, there we go. Huh. That didn't really work very well. Okay, now it's flat. Alright, we're not going to use this guy. One, because he got rid of all my items, but two, just because the 3x3 seemed a little bit funny. But that's cool. So we really wanted to use you for making the thermal centrifuge, right? An advanced machine casing. I don't know how to make this. Should know these things. I possibly don't know steel plates. Carbon plates. Ooh, okay. So raw carbon mesh. So crafting made from raw carbon fiber, which is coal dust. Which I think we have a bunch of. We do, and we're just getting that from the sag mill, processing coal ore. So that's pretty cool. So, alright, we need to know how to make that. Need to know how to make that. This is a processing recipe. And we'll do it in the compressor. Steel plates, I don't think I know how to make them. Nope, steel item casing. And hey, we should be able to make at least an advanced machine casing. And things should happen. Yeah. Things are happening. Cool. The other thing we're going to need for this thermal centrifuge is an electric motor, which I may already know. I do. Thermal centrifuge. Binding laser. Nice. Hot, spinny thing. So this thing here needed tier 2 power. Now can we upgrade you? We can, so that's cool. And I don't know if I actually want to try and... If we add this guy into our ore processing, He comes after crushed. Oh, he's instead of. Wait, what's the benefit? Oh, he can make... So crushed... Purified crushed copper into copper. Crushed gold into pulverized gold. What's the advantage here? Over the ore washing. Oh, so this guy makes... So he'd be like the next step in between, and then we'd get even more. That's what he does, right? So he can take purified, because otherwise we're just smelting the purified. Yeah, so we'd just get more bonus stuff. Okay, makes sense. So we could implement the thermal centrifuge to get more ore. The only reason I don't want to do that is because this is already pretty tight. If I extended the building out, it'd probably be okay. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Alright guys, we've upgraded our power to 2 tiers, to tier 3. Got some more processing going, and yeah, a little bit unsure about where to proceed next, but let me know in the comments what you might be interested in seeing. Otherwise, I'll just keep just chipping away at different things. I keep saying I'm going to take a break from IC2, and then I keep coming back to it, but I think we'll look into some other stuff. But it's been ClassicDuff. You can watch the episode, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.